Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you all for being here as well. Almost 3,000 people live watching, which is pretty good. I'm just looking at the chat here.
Is it fun?
I don't know. What we'll do is, if you've got any super chats, we will read out the super chats at the end of the show. We'll go through them all. Live is way better. That's from Cam. Yeah, no crap. Bisping, you are leaving out the part where Drickus has said he has to work. He has work to do in his own division. Okay. He told Alex not to come down. He'll go up. All right. He put me in my place there. We got shout outs for Love the Live format, Rebecca. Why I didn't even know it was going to be live. Rebecca! Anyway, so we got Tom joining us, 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Harrington, jump on. Do we have any news stories in mixed martial arts that we need to get to? What's the big stuff going on?
Well, I mean, there's, I think that what makes the most sense, we touched on it a little bit earlier, but you guys didn't really get into it. The new championship fight in your division, Anthony, Khalil Rountree versus Alex Pereira.
Khalil Rountree, Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Anthony, your division, your talk, on paper. Let's go.
On paper, one would favor Alex Pereira, probably. It's an exciting fight, though. It's an exciting fight. I'm not talking trash. I am surprised that they didn't rebook the Jamahal Hill fight because they were supposed to fight Jamahal Hill. Khalil accidentally ingested a banned substance. I believe he was given a short suspension or whatever. He had to be pulled from the Jamahal Hill fight. I know that Jamal's very, very upset. I think he wanted that fight. He wanted to have that rebooked. I think maybe he waited a little bit thinking it was going to get rebooked and didn't take other opportunities. But Alex Pereira wants to fight. Khalil would, he was the guy that they went to. I did think it was weird that they booked Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. I thought that was an odd booking, especially with Rakic coming off a loss. Typically, they don't do that, especially with a guy we thought was next in line for the title. Again, I think that there's some other things in play there in terms of getting Magomed Ankalaev stateside and booked. So that's. Yeah, it's a good fight, though. It's a good fight. I love the style. I love the style matchup.
I had my conspiracy hat on, and I was like, "Oh,
what is it?"
The fact that no, it's completely wrong. But I just thought because they booked Magomed against somebody else.
Sneeze. Sorry.
Bless you, sir. He's quite all right. Jeez, we're live, Anthony.
I can't hide it.
What are you doing?
I shut my camera off and then sneeze and look weird.
I'm joking. Do whatever you want. No, I thought because they booked Magomed versus Rakic, I thought, well, they must have something big and special planned for Pereira. And I thought, are they waiting to see if Izzy beats Drickus and they pull that one back? But obviously, that didn't happen anyway. You mentioned Jamahal Hill there and Magomed Ankalaev, and they've both had something to say on this situation. First of all, let's have a look at Jamahal Hill's tweet, because he wasn't impressed with this at all. He said, I can't believe what I just saw announced. So a guy pulls out of a contender fight because of a failed drug test for banned substances and gets rewarded with a title shot. This is terrible for the sport and makes the rankings completely pointless. That was Jamal's take. And then Magomed Ankalaev, he went scorched earth on Alex Pereira. Did you not see this? Pull this one up, no. Brian. Yeah. He was like, oh, yeah, he ain't mentioning my name. Do we have that footage? Do we have the tweet? I'll just fill a few seconds. Was it in the notes, Harrington? Brian's having a heart attack right now.
Yeah, like, his hair's on fire. His hair's on fire right now. If it said anything like he's not mentioning my name, Magomed Ankalaev should not be surprised by that at this point.
I'm just going to Google it. We've got two producers in the background.
There we go.
We got the transition. He said Magomed Ankalaev reacts to Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira is the biggest chicken in the UFC. He calls out guys, middleweights, that's 40 pounds more than them. And he goes on, and there's some other there. He said, but he never mentions my name.
Well, he used to be a middleweight not that long ago.
Ankalaev also said, I'm going to knock him out in the second round.
Yeah. What's your prediction early? Pereira versus Khalil. I mean, you've got to favor Alex Pereira in this matchup.
I favor Alex
sure.
Pereira. I think, if you really want me to get deep into the X's and O's, I think that recently Khalil has been giving up some distance and space when he's in there. He wants to counter and he's really fast, but I had a hard time kind of tracking him down and getting a beat on him, but Alex is way better than I am in terms of striking. So I think that if Khalil sits back and lets Pereira walk him down like he let me do, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough.
But what about on paper?
Well, on paper, Alex Pereira is a better striker. and neither one of them are going to offensively wrestle. So
hey, listen, I'll tell you this, right? Yeah, sure. I kind of thought it would be Magomed Ankalaev, right? And he's going to fight Rakic. That's a great fight. I'm looking forward to that one. Fight. When he gets through Rakic, if Pereira's still the champ, if Khalil's still the champ, it's got to be Magomed Ankalaev next. Now, I'm sure that had something to do with the fact that Magomed did get a title fight against Jan Blachowicz. Number one, it was a draw, and it wasn't a good, entertaining fight. The crowd was booing like crazy. I was there live.
I don't think that the brass was super happy about some of the things he said afterwards either. He seemed.
What did he say? I don't remember.
He was thought it was a bunch of conspiracies and he was getting robbed and it just, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that.
Well, if it doesn't go your way, you can't start pointing fingers at the organization. I mean, It's crazy that people still talk about fixed fights and this was, you know what I mean? It's like, that doesn't happen. Do you think they would, and this sounds like you're all going to call me bootlickers here, but do you think they're going to jeopardize the integrity of the entire organization just to get one guy a fight when there's cornermen, there's training partners, there's all the people in the gym, there's the managers. Someone's going to say something to somebody, and that's going to get out there. So the fixes and all the
fighters can't even keep fight bookings quiet.
No, they can't. They can't. Nothing. Everything gets. I mean, there's journalists with big noses out there that find this stuff out. You know what I mean? They are.
You can't hide anything around here.
You can't keep anything. Nothing
is a secret around here.